here's a 3-week update to my trading performance P&L. As you can see, there's nothing to talk about. I did not make much, if any, money trading in the first 3 weeks of trading my personal funds. I never lost, but that's because all my trades in this month were break-even trades, or trades that went back and took me out after I moved the stop loss to break-even. For the first 2 days of March, I didn't trade, which is acceptable as I was accompanying my mother in the hospital for her surgery. My first official trade was on Wednesday, the 5th of March. My trading protocol is to risk 5% of my trading account balance per trade, which at this time is about max $125. On this day, I read the chart wrongly, but at one point the trade was up in profit of $400 or 3RR. I only have $30 to show here because I let the trade took me out at break-even. Now, this particular trade affected me for the next few days because I have a perfectionist tendency. Everything must happen as planned. I'm also very afraid of losing more than winning, unfortunately. At least for my first trade, I wanted to be fully profitable, to be played out all according to my plan, and to capture every single point available on the chart. Unfortunately, it didn't work out and I was left second-guessing myself for the next few days. Frankly, the only solution for this is to have winning trades, enough that I don't mind losing anymore. However, the volatility and the spread of the movement with all the tariffs talk had me hesitant in pressing the button. I was right in my ideas most of the time, but was just hesitant or slow in entering trades. The next trade was also a letdown. I was completely right in my idea, but I was spooked out when price went to retest my entry. Let's just say that my short entry and exit was at the high of the day before a complete meltdown to the bottom. I missed a 30RR trade on this day. It made me realize that my hesitation to losing came back. When trading with prop firms, I was able to mitigate this somewhat, because I kept thinking to myself that the most I could lose was just the eval fees and activation fees, so it made me less hesitant to push the button. It's just numbers to me. Unfortunately, now that I'm trading back with my own money, this old disease of mine come creeping back. The thought of losing money keep whispering in my ears. The only solution for it is to make winning trades, and lots of it. I beat it before and will beat it again. It's just a matter of time and confidence. Everyone battles this demon before when they trade. It's just that it affects me more than others. I just have to trust my edge, and that probability will bring me to win eventually. If I look back at the trades I missed in the first 2 weeks, I could say that I would have tripled my account size, risking just 5% of my account balance if I just wasn't hesitant in pressing the button. I actually tried to do a version of this video on the 2 weeks timeline and saw that I wasn't taking any trades. That's when I told myself to take a trade each day. I tried to improve this in the 3rd week, but my age-old problem of unwilling to lose keeps plaguing me. I'll summarize the trading issues that I encounter during the first 3 weeks of moving back to trading my personal account. First, I'm very good at not FOMO on a trade. The pro, I'm good at not entering any trade. The con, I'm good at not entering any trade. Let me explain. I mentioned that I have a perfectionist tendency, at least when it comes to trading. For my trading plan, I consider a trade good only if it offers at least 5RR. Sounds unrealistic, but this was what I derived for my strategy after years of backtesting. Let's say I have a trading plan with 8RR at certain entry price, stop loss, and take a profit. However, price missed my entry because I wasn't quick enough with the order. If I FOMO and try to chase the trade by moving to market order, I'll have to reduce my RR from 8 to 6RR because I'm keeping the dollar amount of risk the same. Hey, 6RR is better than nothing, right? In fact, it's better than a lot of traders out there. But my stubborn self wouldn't enter this trade even though I know price will reach my price target eventually because I didn't enter on my ideal entry price. This kept my losing rate to 0 this month. But it also meant I did not make any good trade because I just wouldn't chase the trade if price has already reacted off my entry price and moved away from it. One thing I try to implement more in the third week is to create the order and then mitigate only after the trade is triggered. So at least I already have a foot in the trade. This led to my second issue. I moved my stop loss to break even too early and got stopped out when price retraced. In my trading plan, trades need breathing room to move around. I don't move my stop to break even until I got at least 5 RR, but I'm not following it this time because I'm trying to preserve capital. Like I said, the fear of losing meant that I tried to move the stops to break even once it moved a certain amount away, but the trades in this month either moved too fast for me to enter trade or retrace back once I'd entered the trade and took me out at break even before continuing the path. The solution for this would be to take base hits like I do with my prop accounts. When I was trading prop firm accounts, I will take base hits until I build a buffer and then take home run trades. I don't like to take base hit profit actually because it feels like I'm leaving profit on the table and only take them on the funded accounts because of intraday trailing drawdown. So when I'm on this personal account, I wanted to just take the home run trades. For now, I'll try to stop myself from moving the stop loss to break even that early, but there's always the trade-off between giving room to breathe and protecting from loss. I'm actually also not a firm believer in taking partial profit. Yeah, it's good psychologically, but I always see it as leaving money on the table. That's why my trades are all break even. I allowed the trade to move forward without taking profit and only had stop at above break even. So far, I haven't been making much money trading compared to if I'm on a prop firm account. If I'm on prop firm accounts, I would have been risking more and making more from the same trades. Another standard advice would be that I'm risking too much per trade if I'm reacting like this, but I'm only risking on a per dollar risk basis. So 5% of $2,500 is only $125, which is the max I'll risk each trade, and it'll go up or down depending on the account balance. Each trade, I'm already only trading maybe 2 or 3 micro contracts. Losing a $100 trade is not detrimental to my overall wealth. Will I be upset over the $100? Actually, no, but I don't like to have a losing streak when I'm starting out anything. Perhaps the feeling will go away once I have a few winning trades and triple my account size from the wins. But until then, I'll be panicking with each trade I enter. Let's see how my 4th week will turn out. I'm still in my honeymoon period after quitting my job and not feeling the stress of needing money to pay the bills yet. But it'll come, and my trading performance better improve before that. I'll see you all at my first full month performance update of trading full time. I'll see you all again.